Not a big fan.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
I think I got the
Nice,
stream up.
nice. Yeah, bro. I just saw your message text like you about to hit like 100K next 6 months.
Oh
What's
yeah.
the plan?
Yeah. No, that's the plan. We're on like I'm on like 2K a month reoccurring, and that's entirely
Uh-huh.
flexible on if I actually have ads running or not. So like I don't have ads turned on
Uh-huh.
right now. Because I turned them off because they were performing like shit. Literally everything was just like 5 times as expensive. Probably because of
Uh-huh.
Christmas. And then I also spent a bunch of time putting together my Paint Pro Finder site, which I think is working fine now. I want to get rid of the
Uh-huh.
close.
Okay, okay.
I want to close that right view. I'm gonna put.
Oh, how many clients do you think you're gonna actually add up in next couple weeks?
I have 7 right now. I'm trying to not add on any more for the time being. I want to service all 7 as much as I can. I don't feel
Uh-huh.
like they've gotten serviced quite yet, and they're not getting a consistent stream of leads that makes sense. So I'm not ready to expand, but I have ideas for
Okay.
expansion. There's something I was talking about in the GC last time. I have plans to sell low-ticket digital products on Facebook ads to then just upsell coaching or consulting later, and like implement them into the lead gen system. I am interested in trying to do some commercial stuff, but I think for now I'm going to be sticking
Okay.
just to mainly residential. The main thing that I've been working on is just this site. I'm trying to get the site like pretty much ready to go. I have pretty much all the back-end automations fixed. The only thing I need to do now is put some ads together. So that's what I'm going to be working on today, is just putting on ads. And I've been working on here, I want to push to GitHub. I want to push the site to its production level because I've been doing quite a bit of testing. I had a bunch of billing issues with some of my softwares yesterday that I had to figure out. That's why I didn't stream. But I'm trying to... Let's pin this. This is like the most important sub account right now. It's like if we go into the automation here, you check the stream.
Oh, let me actually get on my YouTube. I'm gonna actually just a sec.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, yeah.
Something that I was working on was just more data that they have to fill out. So I added in, like, they have to put in their address. They have to put in if they own a mortgage, and if they're a renter, they get booted. I had a call the other day with a partner, the guy who does all the partner managing for Thumbtack. And my plan
Uh-huh.
is to integrate Thumbtack into the site. So I want to do it in 2 different ways. Well, 3 different ways. Number one, if a lead, if a lead comes through in an area that I don't have a client in, I'm just going to direct them to Thumbtack. And Thumbtack will pay me like 40 to 50% commission. And they make about the same that I do. So it's just like an extra free $35 for anybody extra who comes in who I don't really want, which will pay for some ad costs, because it generally costs me $20-15 to get a lead through in Facebook ads, and that's with a pretty unoptimized campaign. So I think it will be better the more that I actually work on the campaign and media buying, which is the thing I want to be doing anyway.
So
But
you were trying to build like a lead software, like a Thumbtack, is what I mean?
yeah, basically. So like for my site paintprofinder.com, basically how it works is it checks your so I'm going to run ads directly to it, and then the ads are going to be positioned as like use us to get like a third party POV. So I made some ad examples for testing. I've also been working on my bot that makes ads for me. And they're starting to get pretty extreme. Like I did an ad everyone with some of them that got made the other day.
Hey.
They're starting to get pretty out there. And how I basically want to rage bait people into signing up is my idea. And what I want to frame it as is that this is like an anonymous third party who's like helping you find a high quality contractor to make it like easy for like a better price. That's like higher quality, right? And for anybody who comes in who doesn't like either doesn't qualify, so like they don't own their home, or they are like unsure, still budgeting, or they have a project that I'm not interested in doing, like if their project is too small. So if they want like just kitchen cabinets painted, like I don't sell leads of just kitchen cabinet painters to clients. I sell like minimum like full kitchen painting, which is like a minimum ticket of 2,500, right? Like minimum, bare minimum. And generally I like to sell full floor painting is sort of the majority of the time that I sell to clients. Those are the leads that I sell most of the time, is like a full floor painting. And that's like a minimum 5K ticket job. So if they have to buy like 10 of them, which is like $750, like that's a pretty good return because their margins are like 50% if they fully automate it and have a crew do everything. So their take home, which they can do one of those weekly, is like, which they can do like 3 of those weekly, every single one of my clients. Their take home from that would be like $9,000 a month in profit, which is good.
Okay.
I want a minimum 10x return for clients. Like minimum 10x return is my goal. In terms of what they're going to be spending on leads. And so anybody who, and then for me, I want a minimum 4x ROAS is my goal. So I want, like for my profit, I want to put in $10 and get $40 out. I want to put in $1 and get $4 out. That's my goal. And I'm intentionally running the business very light. I don't want to really hire a bunch of staff or salespeople. So because of that, I'm trying to keep the margins as fat as possible and dump everything just back into ads is my goal. And so like anybody who doesn't qualify, I want to send them to Thumbtack. And that's part of the reason why I'm switching to a website instead of just doing it all through Facebook. Is because I couldn't do that just through like a Facebook instant form. I would have to have like a custom built integration for that. So anybody
is there a way that we can actually like directly contact Thumbtack and we are providing them the leads or stuff?
Yeah,
is there a way we can do that?
Yeah, so what's it called? There's a site. Was it this one? No.
Just a sec. Let me get back to YouTube.
It's not this one, but there's a different site. I forgot the name of it, but it looks like this. And basically what they do is they do all of these leads just go directly to Thumbtack. So so they don't have any clients. All of these leads just go directly to Thumbtack. So if you click like HVAC get started, they have like a zip code that you can put in or whatever. And then these are like basically they just send the information to Thumbtack with code. And so Thumbtack is like, okay, for every single person that you give us, if we charge $100 to the contractor for the lead, we'll give you 40% of that, is what they told me over the phone when I got on the phone with them.
So it's gonna be like upfront, or are they gonna be paying after the lead gets sold?
They're gonna get paid. I'm gonna get paid after the lead gets sold, but the lead gets sold automatically because it's an instant network. Because Thumbtack has the same thing as like Angie's, except they just have more integrations for code and like an actual affiliate system, and Angie's List doesn't have that.
Can you please send me this link of the website
for Thumbtack? No, just
not this.
Oh, this one? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And please try to remember the website that you not recall at the moment.
Yeah, there's a different one that I was looking at that I don't remember the name of. That I guess I didn't save, which kind of sucks. But there's a different one that I was more interested in.
Okay.
I just don't remember where it is. Like there's a different site that does this. That I'm just not that I just don't have. But like so how it works on the back end is like whenever so like we have a webhook that comes through that gives all the client details, right? So like sorry, the lead details from the site. So the site sends this data to GHL, and then GHL reads it and creates a contact, and then I get more contractor info because I store like sensitive contractor info, like their Stripe ID somewhere else. I don't store it site side, so it's not like
Okay.
exposed. Um, and then like it gets assigned to that user inside of GHL, and then there's an internal notification that gets sent to the client with all of the lead details, including their first name, phone number, project details, project type, project when they want it started. And then an SMS gets sent to the lead with the like contractor's name and phone number. And then it waits for a minute, and then there's a Stripe charge to the contractor's Stripe ID, and then I get a notification in Slack saying like what happened and who just got a lead. So
Okay. So it's gonna be a complete automated process for you, right?
yeah,
So you
yeah,
don't have to do
100%.
any of
Yeah.
you have to do
And then I
yourself.
also have some scripts that make it easier to import um, new clients into the site. So, you know, for example, after this loads, it says match found preparing results. It automatically pulls reviews. So these are like real reviews that get pulled from Google. And then it has like their Google name and their picture that
Okay.
they have and like the actual number of reviews that they have. Um, so like stuff like that, where it's like, so this isn't a client of mine, by the way. This is just some random painter that I found for testing. Um, so it makes it really easy for me to add new contractors. Like it takes, like I can literally, like I'm building out the script. It's not quite there yet because I want to test it on one
Uh,
client before I add in everybody else. But like the script is getting to the point where it's like I could get all of the ads set up on the call with them, like on the sales call. Like it would take like 2 clicks is my goal. Like I want to have it all in a spreadsheet, and I just want to have like once they fill out the onboarding form that I have, like that data gets automatically pushed into the spreadsheet, and then I click import into site on the spreadsheet, like there's a little button, and then it tells me when it's done, and then it gives me like a link to see all of their data inside of the database. Um,
okay.
yeah, and so like I'm trying to automate it as much as possible. Like,
Oh yeah, that's a really good thing. That's what I was actually planning to do as well.
yeah,
That's
and it's
man,
like that's why I really like coding for all this because you can't automate this deeply with like Zapier or Make or even N8N. You just can't. It just doesn't have the
exactly.
same function. It just can't like Python scripts will always be king because it can just do more. Like it's just kind of not.
Oh, yeah.
It just can't do as much. It just can't do all that. And then also we
Correct.
have scripts going on in the background to check and make sure that
What do
um,
you mean by the scripts? Can you explain me that?
oh just JavaScript. So it's just like JavaScript or Python. But like we have scripts going on in the background here that like double check and make sure that the phone number and email are valid, that they're valid with your location. So like if you're putting in a phone number that's registered in Alaska, but you're requesting a client in Chicago, it's not going to let it go through. Like you have to be in the same location, and it checks to make sure it's like a valid phone number that can receive text messages, and if it can't, it asks you to do a different one. Um, we also have like a lot of like I have like reCAPTCHA built in the site, so like for like security, and then there's IP throttling, so you can only submit like as one IP, you can only submit like a couple per day, just for like security stuff and like making sure that this is like a real lead, and with a real phone number that actually works. Um,
Okay. So you're gonna be directly running paid ads on this website?
yeah, I'm
Is
gonna
that what
be
I mean?
running paid ads to here. So like this is the first thing they'll see. And there's also cookies that I implemented. So like all their data will get saved. So if they quit and then come back later, and if they're halfway done, it will start them back again at the halfway point with like all the saved data. And so like it also automatically pulls your zip code, and then it tells you where you are, and it says if we have a contractor near you. Like I just use Google to like just Google's API to take your IP address and find your zip code and then stick it in. And then I use Big Data Cloud to do all the IP and phone number validation because they have a free tier and you can do like 10,000 a month, and that's plenty. I don't need more than that.
Oh, nice, bro.
So that's
really good.
Yeah, so I've. Sorry.
Yeah. What's your planning with like Facebook ad? Like you know, I don't know if we actually discussed this point last time.
Yeah.
Like,
so.
The Facebook ad is like, you know, sometimes they don't really reply to the lead, and sometimes they are like, you know, very much leads are really not that good. So how are you gonna handle that part?
What do you mean? Like, well, leads from Facebook ads are fine. Like, there's nothing wrong inherently with them. You just have to make sure they're qualified. So, on the virtue of them going to a like a separate site and having to put in more work compared to an instant form, it's already going to be significantly better lead quality just on that, right? But I've been working a lot on my bot for Facebook ads. So something I added last night was a rage bait feature. So basically how it works, where's my config file?
Oh, your voice is not coming over.
Where am I? Config.py.
Hello?
What, sorry?
Oh yeah, now your voice is coming. Your voice was actually glitching at first. Yeah.
Oh, weird.
What are you telling me?
I'm trying to find my... Yeah, where the hell's my config.py file?
Yeah, you're talking about some rage bait feature.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where the fuck my file is. Is it in here? No, that's not it. What the fuck is it? He's like, I'm trying to find.
Can you help me, like, you know, do something similar in my niche?
Fuck. Yeah, that's API keys. Where the fuck is it? Where? I don't know where the fuck my config file is. I'm trying to show you how this works. Because all the rage bait prompts are saved in the... What? I didn't see it.
What do you
That's
mean
so
by
weird.
the rage bait prompts? Like, I didn't understand that point.
Okay, so
Exactly.
how it works is to generate hooks for Facebook. So I generate Facebook images. The bot generates Facebook images that looks like this, right? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm an idiot. So it looks like this, and then there's a couple different templates that I can use. Where's the template bot?
And do the work, like when you run ads, do you get like good results on this kind of hooks?
Yeah, I mean it's well, not this kind of hooks, but off these kind of images. Yeah, absolutely, you get good results from that. It's just very simple. Wait, where the hell? God, it's all gone.
Maybe you didn't save the file.
No, okay, so like there's different templates that you can use for the bot, so they look like these.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
it's in here
So you're
somewhere.
directly gonna run the ads
Oh yeah,
on these
no, this isn't
images?
it. Where the fuck did it go? I had it up last night. I don't know. Output. Is it in here? Oh, template examples. Okay, yeah. Here you go. So these are what the templates look like. So I have 7 of them, and they're just like just different variations of like text and backgrounds. This one's probably my favorite. I like this one too. This
Yeah.
one's also good. But this is the default one. So all the examples you'll see from that, and the point of the um, okay, yeah, there it is. So the idea of the rage bait feature is that inside of the command. So if I go in here and I generate, let's generate templates. Yeah, there we go. So if I use the command line to generate, sorry, I'm about to sneeze.
Yeah. So
If I use the command line to generate, which is how my bot works, because I just like it all done through the command line. I decided not to make any kind of like GUI or like web-based thing. I just like it done with the command line. I think it's easier. I can put in a command here that's like -- rage bait, and then put in the level I want. So if I want rage bait level 10, then inside of the headline generation, like this is the headline generation prompt that it sends to Claude to create hooks for like the number of hooks based on like what I want. And then the rage bait section is up here. So if I set it to rage bait level 10, then it throws in terms like villains and patriots and owners, and the structure is like controversial, betrayal, open, cheating, outsource, scamming, to political / social threat, which is like Antifa, ICE, debt. I don't know. Like I could put in anything in here. I could put in like Jews. It doesn't matter. Government, right? To patriotic / smart solution, which is the loophole or patriot / program, and then it leads to an outcome that I provide, right? So it's going to take your house and your kids, leave you feeling a fool, 4 bands hit my account, like a lot of terms like that to make it like expressively as like polarizing and extreme as possible. So it generates stuff like this one is pretty tame. Like big painting companies are laughing at you while they charge $800 for paint jobs that cost them $500. They set up a rig system where the rich get discounts and you pay triple. I quit because I saw how they prey on families. PaintProfinder.com helps regular people find honors painters for a third of the price. And then, not this one. I really need to clear out. Yeah, okay, I think it's here. Nope, that's not it. It's an old version. Yeah, Rage Bait Max Test. Okay, here we go. Okay, folks, my contractor outsourced to illegals charging $500 per room. Stop overpaying for painters. Find a God-fearing patriot for half. So it's like the idea is to create hooks on images that are like so fucking extreme that are like intentionally controversial. So I got the idea from the regular affiliate world where I see ads like this.
Folks, if you want to make sure your wife isn't up to no good while you're away, you gotta hear this.
Where this guy is like,
reason to doubt my wife.
So this is like an AI generated image. So this is like an AI generated ad where this military dude's wife gets blacked, right? And it's to promote a security camera. So my idea is like, well, I want to create extremely controversial like ads like this, but like it be controlled. So like I can decide how extreme it's going to be. This is another example.
Baby daddy dipped. Mofo left me with nothing.
Yeah, like this stuff.
Fridge empty.
So
Luckily,
this is a good
homeboy
example
put
of
me
one that
onto
would work
this
well for
relief
debt
program.
relief.
Just answered a few questions online. Next day, a little over 4 bands hit my account. They ain't even
Yeah,
check
see,
my
so this
credit.
so
They
so
ain't
like the
tripping
idea
about
here is
none
to
of
be like
this.
super
I paid rent,
controversial.
filled the fridge, and kept it moving and shaking. So yeah, talk all you want.
Yeah. So the idea is
Okay.
to like be super extreme and generate images that are also very extreme. Um so like the script I was showing above was like the original version before I switched it all to the config file to make it simpler to use. Um I love exposed how rigged elites charging working families $4,000 for one room. Use Paint Profiler to get unbiased rule reviews, so you get top tier work for a fair price. So like that's the angle that I want to take, where it's like Paint Profiler is gonna find you, like a great deal for you. Like it's gonna find you the best contractor to use.
Oh yeah.
I like this one a lot. Called ICE on my painter's crew. Turns out they were all illegals overcharging patriots. Get instant quotes from a top rated painter competing for your
That's
job so
like
you pay less for better work.
if you're working with like a Mexican client, like how
Yeah,
you gonna
yeah,
do like
exactly.
now you gotta meet like American client.
Yeah. Yeah. This is ads for Americans, so like it's specifically like American political language. I don't think it would work if you're not running ads to Americans. Specifically if you're running ads to like the typical homeowner demographic of Americans, which is like racist old white dudes, right? So like
Okay.
this kind of thing is only going to work on like a 50-year-old like I hate my wife. I'm God-fearing and I love Trump, right? But that's the point, because those are the people who would buy this shit. Like those are the kind of people who would use my thing. So I'm intentionally trying to get them. Also, on top of that, this is something I learned from talking to guys in affiliate. If a ad is controversial and it gets a lot of comments, it lowers CPM. So like an ad being more controversial, Facebook makes it cheaper for you. So you kind of
Oh
want it
really?
to be extreme. Yeah. So like, I mean, obviously you have to stay within compliance, but like Facebook is totally fine with you running ads like this. Like they have no issue with it. Like go to like the Facebook ad library and look up like Trump. Like this is tame compared to what those guys are doing. Like it's fucking crazy. Like oh, there's a couple.
Folks,
This
given
one's funny,
what's
too.
happening in
Couple of ads.
California, it's no surprise illegals.
Yeah,
have-
folks, given what's happening in California,
it's no
right?
surprise illegals have broken into and ravaged at least one home in 97% of U.S. neighborhoods in the past week. That's why our government
That's
is
made
urging
up.
all
That's not real.
patriots to get one of these military cameras.
Yeah,
and keep
see?
themselves safe until the wall is built. It requires
Keep themselves safe until the wall is built. I just found this on Facebook, right? Like this is not an ad that somebody like made for like the point of being extreme. This is not parody. This is a real ad that somebody made that is making them real money. This is just kind of the meta right now. It's making like extremely polarizing
Honestly, like,
shit.
I would never really click on this type of ads.
You wouldn't, but I'm not going for you. I don't want you to click on that ad. You're not a homeowner.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what I want from a guy like you is I want you to leave a bunch of comments saying about how terrible it is. Right? But like if you look up Trump
Oh, yeah, definitely.
just in the Facebook ad library, you're going to find a shit ton of stuff like this.
Yeah.
Is my werewolf blocker on?
There's a lot of sure. Yeah.
No. My werewolf blocker isn't working. We sure?
Actually, do the are they gonna getting like charged every time they collect the lead? Is it what you're gonna do?
Yeah. So it gets billed automatically. So if we check, you see right here, the second the lead comes in, they get charged on Stripe. Like just instantly. I prefer doing it this way because the sales cycle is slower. Because the sales cycle is instant. So as an affiliate, a big consideration is your sales cycle. And so like Thumbtack, for example, has what's called a net 30. So that means that you get paid out for the last 30 days once you request it in 30 days. So let's say I make $1,000 in January and then I make $2,000 in February. I'm going to see that $1,000 at the end of February. And then I'm going to see the $2,000 at the end of March. Like that's
Damn,
that's a
that's a long
consideration
time.
because you have ad bills to pay. So, and like that's pretty normal. Like I've worked with affiliate programs that it's more like you're not going to see any of that money that you just made for 8 weeks. Like that's considered the norm. It's like 8 weeks before you see that your money. So a big part of this business is that I want instant cash. And also another part of it is like, because it's going to be so easy to import more people, I don't really care about like getting money up front. So it makes the sell a lot easier. Because ideally, once Thumbtack is integrated, I'll just run ads to the entire fucking US. And I'll just implement new
Make
people.
like affiliate, man.
What, sorry?
I like make some affiliate money
Yeah, exactly.
integrating contact.
Wish this was working.
But like my question here is not like the first time. Let's suppose if the client wanna stay up long with you, like is it gonna do like one lead like that, or are you gonna sell them like one time, like all the leads at one time?
No, it's just going to be as it comes in. So it's going to be, if you get 5 leads today, you get billed 5 times. Your card just gets charged 5 times. Because that's also how Thumbtack and Angie's do it. Like they just charge you instantly. Like they don't wait to bill you. They just do it. Which I
Okay,
prefer that.
So like how is that gonna work? Like let's suppose like your ads are performing, okay? So how are you gonna distribute that leads? Like let's suppose you are running ads and you have like a bunch of different locations, and you have like one ad account or one Facebook page, and like you have now your 10 clients connected, and like you have to distribute the 10 leads to 10 different clients. How are you gonna do that?
So my clients always come first. So, and also I only take one client per area. So I won't so I have a client in Chicago. I'm not taking another client in Chicago. It's just going to be that guy. Now, if he churns out, I'll take in another one. But another advantage of this system is that I could easily implement a feature where there's multiple contractors that a lead could choose, and then I could send them to both. So if I wanted to make it unexclusive, I would charge less if it was unexclusive. Like part of the lead is that, like part of the deal to the contractor is that this lead is exclusive, which is the point.
Okay.
Like I want it to be exclusive. So like I told the guy at Thumbtack, it's like my clients come first, so they get first pickings. But I would love to use Thumbtack as basically an upsell. So it's like, hey, you just got your painting done. Do you also want a handyman? And then they get sent to Thumbtack. Like let's say 50% of people get sent to Thumbtack, and I get like $40 per person.
Per lead.
What, sorry? Yeah.
So no, I'm
So I'm
asking
traveling
like
at the
here,
airport,
so you're gonna
and
the first
TSA
you're gonna send the leads to
confiscates my
the
Trump
your
fight
client.
coin,
Then
like I was
after
some
you're
kind of
gonna send
criminal.
the same lead
But I
to
pulled out
Thumbtack
my
again.
phone and
Is that what
placed
I mean?
another order right in front of them. That wiped the smirk right off their faces. Right now, the Patriot Movement is giving a free Trump fight.
Huh? What's her?
No, I mean like let's suppose you generated a lead in Chicago, okay, and that client is getting anywhere between like 3 to 4 leads every day. So you're gonna sell the 3 to 4 lead to that guy, and after you're done, like maybe next day or maybe that day, you're gonna sell the same lead to Thumbtack again. Is what you mean?
No. So I'll sell a different service to the same lead through Thumbtack. So not painting something else. So if they're like, so they'll like, once the Thumbtack guy, like there's like an NDA you have to sign about it and other stuff that I have to set up before I can integrate it. But once, like, basically how it'll work is that once you get to the end of this, so it's like you say, yes, I blah, 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 yes, all this shit. Once you get to the end of it, what there will be an option for is, hey, we just sent your request over to the painter. Are you also interested in any of these options? And then there will just be like an option list like this saying, get my kitchen redone. And then it will like have a little offer on the sign saying 20% off for Paint Pro Finder only, right? Something like that. And then there will just be like a big list of things that they can choose, like after they're done with this. And then that will get upsold to Thumbtack. And then let's say like, I don't know, 1/3 of everybody like signs up for an upsell, and you know I get paid like $50 extra, so that adds like a decent amount of profit, and it's just like free money, which is the way that I like. The way I was talking to the partner manager was like, I'm basically just interested in adding you guys for like extra money on my end because it's like free for me to do this. But anyway, so like, yeah, you can look up these like Trump ads
In eternity.
and these are hilarious.
Absolutely free.
But these are like an excellent example of like the kind of ads that you should be running these days. The rage bait is so good.
So I'm traveling at the
Like,
airport,
this is so
and
this
TSA
is so good.
confiscates my Trump fight.
Yeah, so it's like you.
The Democrats are raising money like crazy. We got to keep our Senate majority. As Tim will tell you, it's the firewall. How do you get conservative judges? Ads
Yeah,
up quick.
like you gotta create ads like this. Is sort of my opinion these days. Is how you, like, you got to be like extreme.
The mother-in-law
like,
and
you also
daughter-in-law.
gotta sex stuff. If you really want ads to be performing well, and it's what I would be recommending. So it's like stuff like this. They laughed at me for being a gullible Trump supporter. So when I sign up for the free Trump victory coin, that shut them up real quick. Like, who the fuck do you think's falling for this? Like who do you think this is gonna work? Right? This isn't Trump making this shit. Oh, God damn it. It's not fucking Trump making that shit, I guarantee you. I mean, he does run ads like this. If you look up like Trump watches.
Damn, bro. People are crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's the meta though. Like, see, so like Trump watches, it's Trump time. It's Trump time.
The most iconic
The fights
watch
on
in
your
the
wrist. Trump mystery box free for Patriots.
We are running an experiment with patriots across America using this Trump mystery box. Be the claim your free.
Like this is the meta. It's rage baiting as hard as possible. Like, what can you do to be more extreme? Right? And like, this shit works. It works great.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, bro.
this one, I'm curious how many. You can see here they got like 30,000 monthly visits. So they paid about 60 grand in ads, I think, give or take, for this month. So they got about $2 per click. They have a bounce rate of 50%. So if you do support blah 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 blah. So like, you know, they probably have an average order value of around, you know, let's be generous and say $50 maybe, ignoring all these upsells. So 50%, that's 15,000. Let's say they have a conversion rate of 0.03. So that's 450 orders times 50. So that's 22,000 in profit, right? So it's like, and that's ignoring all the extra shit, right? And honestly, they probably have a much better conversion rate than 3%. Like, it's probably better than this.
Yeah. Most definitely, bro.
It's, yeah, it's like,
I mean,
it's just the meta. It's just what you should be doing. It's just the meta. It's just rage baiting. Look at like how Polymarket runs ads. Look at like what they're doing. Like, they're literally just running like gambling clips. It's like it's like watching a Toji clip, right?
Did you know page 47 of Trump's AI action plan contains
Or like shit
the
like
single
this.
most important investment signal of the decade? As someone who spent decades spotting market trends before Wall Street catches on, I can tell you this very
This guy isn't real. This is AI generated. What the fuck does this lead to? Something. Something. I don't know. This guy isn't real.
Hey everybody, it's Mark.
You got to be
People are saying,
controversial.
Like a lot of different shit on the name of Trump.
Yeah. You got to be controversial. It's how you need to do it these days.
Ahem. I never really knew that this like being controversial makes the CPR low. I thought it would make a bit more higher if you are controversial.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It makes it lower
Honestly,
because engagement is higher. So it's like because people will
Oh, yeah.
comment more and look at the ad longer, which that's what Facebook wants. So yeah, what the fuck is this?
I never really saw that, like like Trump and all
There have
those
been a
things
few
are going
events that
so
defined
much
America.
viral.
Yeah. This is what you need to be doing. A lot of patriots rich. Like, people fall for this shit.
Oh yeah. People are loving Trump. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cult. You need to treat it as a cult. Once you realize that these are just cult members, it becomes really easy to manipulate them. Because you just have to throw the dog
Oh, yeah.
whistle, and they will bark. They'll bark like animals. Like, straight up. Like, it's literally that simple. Like, you just have to say, like,
Alright.
patriot, illegal, Christian, and they start barking. There was somebody I follow on Twitter, like some media buyer I follow on Twitter, said that you need to see yourself as an alien when it comes to running ads, and you just need to like not even.
What? You see? How do you
Yeah.
see yourself?
You need to see yourself like an alien. You need to see yourself with like no hidden for America's birthright. See? This is like, I mean, obviously some kind of like publishing offer, like some kind of like shitty AI course or whatever. I don't know what, but like something to the tune of that.
Damn.
I mean, it's probably working though. I don't know what it is. I'm not really interested in figuring out, but they're getting a good amount of visits. Generally, if a site has a high amount of visits, that
But,
means
like,
that whatever they're doing is working.
Everyone has a similar kind of like VSL. Everyone has a similar kind of VSL.
Yeah.
Everyone has a similar kind of like landing page, and
Yeah.
everyone is selling something similar.
Yeah.
I guess so. Like just everything
years
is
we've been-
operated by one person, and not like different people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, someone is trying to like do some like kind of build
Look at this.
like a lot of different business name, but trying to
Mhm.
sell like one product.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look at this. Oh yeah, the old people love this one. USA cleavage. USA cleavage. USA.
Damn.
Like I'm fucking retarded.
Oh
What is Neltify?
Damn, bro. Make America great again. This is like people are falling for.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, it's just one of these. Okay. There's a bunch of these.
I'm planning to wear that cap, like
Mhm.
make lead great again. Something like that.
Make leads great again. Make agencies great again.
Yeah, maybe.
Curious about this one. I don't think this one's working out. The Patriot Mystery Box. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. But I'm telling you, just the more extreme you can make stuff, it's the right way to go.
Damn, bro. People are selling like $15 product. Shit, that's
Win
crazy,
and
bro.
losses
It's like
after
free
tax.
money.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a killer funnel. This is great. This is perfect. Literally no notes. Literally, like, there's nothing that this guy could have done better.
But like whoever is running all this ads, he knows like what people are gonna buy, how they're gonna buy, and like what we need to do. Like this looks a chainman. Like this is a chain funnel.
Yeah, look at this. This is hilarious.
Damn. Like that was a killer, like for client. I paid $0 tax in like it takes 10 days.
I mean, that's not true quite. Also, endthewokeness.com, killer domain. Notice like the amount of like threat protection pros that I'm having to like click through. Oh my god.
Oh, $1.99.
Yeah, like this. This is hilarious.
What is the product?
It's like a hat or something. I mean, it's like POD, obviously. And this is like AI generated slop.
Shit, bro. People are taking advantage of ICE Trump.
Yeah.
That's a
No, they love
horrible.
it. And it's like this membership thing. Super smart. Like they literally just sign you up for it. And the idea is that you're supposed to, oh my god, market is safe. I don't know what, I mean, I think the reason why is because something an affiliate talked to me about was like he doesn't even use emails or phone numbers anymore for stuff. He just uses browser notifications. So I don't really know how it works, and I don't really know how to do it. And I'm not really interested in doing it for what I have going on, but if I ever decided to do some kind of like normal lead gen thing or like normal affiliate thing, I would definitely have something like that. But yeah, this is great. The left is tanking ICE's approval. Membership required. But it's like massive pull. These numbers are also definitely off. They have definitely spent more than this.
Okay. But yeah, bro, like we gotta set up our agency first, and like then after we gotta have to focus on those things.
This is hilarious. For 7 years, my body was failing me, and the method finally saved me was something U.S. doctors never mentioned because it came from President Trump's inner circle of researchers.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Genius. Totally lying. Totally lying.
If it were just a matter of eating less and
It's
exercising
like
more,
peer
I
worship.
never would have.
People are worshiping Trump.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Is he a good president or a bad?
Oh, fuck no. He's a terrible president. Oh, fuck no. He's terrible, dude.
Nah.
Like,
the reason I actually asked, there's a lot of people who have been supporting Trump like lately. That's why I thought about just had this question in my mind,
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, no, it's no, he's a bad president. Like in every way. Like I don't think there's a single thing he's done right ever. Like actually, okay, that's not true. There is one thing that he did that I liked, that actually made a genuine positive impact on my life. On tax code, he made it so that you can write off depreciation on your car. So if I bought a car for 30 grand, which I did, and then let's say it depreciated to 20 grand, I could mark 10K off of my taxes, which is nice.
Damn, that's a good thing.
Well, something like that already existed, but like it just wasn't really like solidified, and it was kind of weird, and you had to have a car that was a certain weight. So he just made it like simpler. That's like one thing that he did. You know what? I'm good with that. Literally everything else, though, no. Forcing the Fed to print more, even though we're in hyperinflation, just to boost your approval, no, not good. Arresting protesters, deporting people to El Salvador with like no due process. Literally saying, I want to be a dictator. Like he said straight up on TV, I want to be a dictator. And like everything he's done has been to be as dictator as possible. Like, no, he's a terrible president. Like, even if he was trying to be a
Okay.
dictator, and like if he was good at it, then like I would have thoughts about that. But like he's bad. Like, he's just, like every single policy
Oh yeah.
decision he's made, every foreign policy, like he has not done a single thing right. It's kind of crazy. But I can't tell that to like Americans because people have cult like feelings about it, right? I can't say that to like my dad because he's gonna be like, well, you're not a true patriot. Well, he wouldn't say it like that, but like in his head, he's not a true patriot because it's a cult, right? It's literally like a death cult. It's just like objective.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the best president in your terms?
My
Like, which
favorite
one
is
do you
Teddy
like?
Roosevelt. My favorite is
Who?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Okay.
He made life better for working families, made it easier and better to run businesses, started national parks, got busted up in monopolies, got rid of like company dollars, like all that shit.
Okay.
Basically everything
I
bad
don't know.
about America he fixed. Like,
I guess there's like similar
Except-
mayor came in New York, I guess so.
yeah.
Ram Amdani.
Yeah, Mondani. I'm pro Mondani. I think he's I think he's good. I think he's gonna be a good mayor. And there's a lot of stuff that he talked about that I agree with.
Yeah.
Like both on principle and on policy. So if he can implement it and it works, like it'll prove that like I know that like stuff I've been talking about is a good idea. Like universal free childcare should have been done a long time ago.
Yeah.
Right. There should be public childcare. Childcare is way too expensive. It prohibits people from starting families. I know this because like I'm in that demographic right now. Also, he is actually forcing landlords not to be slumlords anymore. It's illegal for you to just let somebody, if you own a piece of property and letting someone rent, it should be illegal if it's like mold infested, rat infested, falling apart for you not to fix it. And it is illegal. It's just New York City was never enforcing those laws. They would just like let landlords do whatever they want. So he's enforcing those laws. Also, a big part about Mondani that people don't talk about is that he's super pro business. He's super pro capitalism. Like he's not super pro dictatorship through capitalism, right? He's trying to reduce that. He's more socialist, right? He's democratic socialist, but he's definitely pro-capitalist. He's not anti-cap. Like people think he's like a communist or something, and he's absolutely not. Like he has introduced a ton of small business. Like it will be significantly easier to own a business in New York City, right? Because there's like all these like tiny fines and like licenses that you have to get, and they have like 30-50 year wait lists. So like people have made businesses out of just like renting the like licenses to people that you need to start a business in New York City, which is bullshit. Like that's absolute bullshit. And there's also like a ton of like little stupid fines. Louis Rodman made a really good video about Mamdani's most recent executive order number 11. If you want more details about it, I just watched that video. Here I saved it.
The reason I actually watched about him because like he has that Indian ethnicity. That's why the only reason I actually saw about him,
He has the
that's
what? Sorry.
Indian ethnicity.
Oh yeah. He's Muslim.
No, he's Indian as well.
Oh, he is. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Rad.
he's Indian. By ethnicity, his dad and mom are like Indian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his
But
dad
he's
is
American born.
Yeah, his dad is his dad was a professor of African studies, and his mom was a
director.
Yeah, but like of like small movies, like small movie director,
But like you should actually watch her movies. Her movies are like deep down very much insightful, and you would love those kind of movies. It's more about like life, more about real things, more about like social messages. If you would love it.
Yeah, no, I've been meaning to.
Cinema. Yeah.
I've been meaning to give him a watch for a minute.
Breaking news.
You should really watch those type of movies.
Yeah, 100%. Thanks for the recommendation, boss. But yeah, I don't like Trump. I think he's the only people that he's helping is billionaires. Like, but not like you accidentally became a billionaire kind of guy. Like, the only people he's helping is like Elon Musk, Zuckerberg, and Bezos. And it's like those guys and Altman. And those guys' life goal is to make them as rich as possible, and they are more than happy to fuck you over to get that, right? Like, there's a thing that Facebook started doing recently. So you know how Facebook forces you. So you know how Facebook is weird about like the AI enhancements.
Nah, I never saw that.
Oh, so you know, like when you're running Facebook ads, you have to deal with like turning off the AI enhancements for like AI music, AI zoom in, all this bullshit. Yeah, and it like sucks, and it makes your ads worse.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
does sometimes.
And when you turn it off, they'll just randomly turn it on again. So there's reports internally that came out recently that executives at Facebook are doing that intentionally to intentionally make your ads more expensive. Because it makes your ads worse and it boosts up CPM and it forces you to spend more at Facebook. And they know that it's making it worse and they're fine with it. And they also turn it back on randomly just to like force you to spend more money. It's absolute bullshit. Like it's insane. That like shit like that should be illegal. Like you should be, if I turn something off and the company can just randomly turn it back on, like there's a lot of laws around that for like if I send a company saying, "Hey, I don't want cookies ever turned on," they can't just turn it on randomly, right? This is the same thing. And Trump gutted the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, him and Elon, intentionally, so they can get away with doing shit like that. Like, and it's bullshit. I shouldn't have to deal with that. The only person that helps is Zuckerberg. That's the only person who gets a benefit from it. And fuck Zuckerberg. I shouldn't have to lose out massively just so he can gain a little bit. He already has too much. Like, what the hell? So, you know. If
bro. Like they're always greedy.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter
and
how
it's
much
like
they have, they still like they want more.
Yeah, and I'm not anti-capitalist when I talk about this stuff. Like I'm not, you know, I have my issues with it politically, but like I'm fundamentally a pretty big capitalist myself. I have my own business. I pay for things. I hire people. I pretty much do all of it, right? Like I'm pretty embroidered and I get the greed, right? Like I definitely struggle with greed. It's a big struggle of mine. I try to be as good as I can about it. Like I try to be as good of a person as I can around it. But like you know, it's part of the game and I get that, right? But doing shit like that should be illegal. Like I shouldn't have to give Facebook more money because they want a little bit to make the stakeholders more happy. There's a really, really good book I read a while ago. It's called The Man Who Broke Capitalism. It's about Jack Welch. And this book is fantastic. I would highly recommend it. Jack Welch was the CEO of General Electric. And General Electric used to be like the bedrock of America, right? It used to be like the bedrock, like fundamental. They would make like General Electric like made like the microwave and got it in every American home, right? Like true, genuine, incredible American innovation, right? That to me is like the ideal situation. But then this guy came along and was like, okay, what if we took all that innovation and all that good stuff and only made it so that only the people that benefited are the people who own the company? Like, how about we just only prioritized making the company and myself as much money as possible? So what he started doing is like every single year, he would lay off the bottom 10% of GE employees. GE stopped creating products and would just buy up patents from people. So they basically stopped doing any kind of real innovation. And then they outsourced everything outside of America. So it became this big bloated mass. But the shareholders loved it because on paper their stock price was worth more than ever before, but the company was worthless internally. So the second that he left with $1 billion pay package, the company fell apart, and it basically split off into 3 branches. So it's like,
Oh, that looks interesting.
yeah, so he really fucked up what capitalism should be, right? Which is like innovation and creation and making new things. And this is the guy who fucked everything up and made it so that the only thing that matters is
He found the loophole, and he actually just like fucked up the entire.
yeah,
entire
exactly. Like he grew GE into the most valuable company in the world, but the second he was gone, it instantly fell apart because it wasn't worth anything. It was just worth hype. So it's like, yeah, so it's like price to earnings. The entire economy is just built on hyping shit up that's not real. That's how Elon Musk got rich. It's like Teslas are not that great of cars, kind of objectively, but and they sell like 1/10 of the cars that Ford does, yet they're worth like double. Why is that? Like their price to earnings ratio is like 1 to 500 or something. Nvidia, it's like 1 to 1300. It's like the actual money that these companies are making is not real. It's all just like made up. It's all just in like stock price. It's literally just like
you're right.
Yeah, it's literally just like the hype economy. It's not built on like real innovation. It's not built on real good products. It's just built on hyping yourself up and saying that we're the coolest ever.
Exactly. Let me tell you one thing. Like even you're in India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then by the time the whole thing. Oh, sorry, bro.
Yeah, what's happening here in India is exactly the same thing that like the book actually refers to. Like people here are building products like services and stuff. You can imagine things like if you want like a charger, you can get a charger within 10 minutes of ordering on like application. Like there's an app called like Blinkit. It's exactly like DoorDash, and it actually what it does, it like delivers product in like 10 minutes to your doorstep.
Yeah, Brad.
So it's with that. And what exactly it is, like, they are running that company since last maybe 10 or 15 years. And the business is completely in loss since like last 10 or 15 years, ever since this started. And they are actually making the money from stock, and they're making like most of the money from that only. Investors are investing the money. Everything is working on investment. Like they are making zero profit out of the real business.
Yeah.
And that's hilarious. How are they paying the bills and all the stuff? It's just like the investors' money.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's
what were you telling me?
There's a term called in-shitification, where it's the idea that the bigger something gets, the worse it's going to be, which is true. It's like the bigger something gets, the worse it's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, these roofers, remodelers, they are actually doing like really good business. Like they are like bringing like even like very less money, but they are bringing in a lot of profit. Let's suppose that they're making like 100K a month, like they are bringing in around like 60, 70 grand in profit. So that's really good. And that's what's not happening with the real businesses, like big businesses who are doing like millions, billions, and trillions in revenue, but they're not making like profit.
Yeah, there's like
valuation and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. There's no real business going on. So like that's part of the reason why I'm siding with contractors, because it's like I know for a fact these guys are like doing a real thing, right? Like it's not made up.
Exactly.
Like it's a real it's real business. It's not made up. It's not bullshit. It's like a real thing that's going on.
Yeah.
And so that's why, like,
hi everyone.
I agree. I'm siding with contractors. I'm siding with real businesses. I want to side with like real businesses that are actually like doing shit. And not like
exactly.
And not fucking bloat max, bullshit. Like I want to be involved in like real businesses. not fake shit.
Like everyone is just like building up technologies, like they are integrating this technology, integrating that technology, but does it really make impact on the customer?
Yeah,
Answer is
it
no.
doesn't even
So
do
it's
anything.
just
It's just
like
yeah.
bringing.
No, I
Exactly.
agree.
Just bringing in
So
technology, they're building AI and all stuff, but there is no real stuff going on.
Yeah,
And
no,
that's
yeah.
really bad. Like we can't do anything, but
Yeah. No, I agree.
but
Yeah.
you know, because of this SMMA, things are really good for me. Because like you know, if I try to get a job here in India,
Mm-hmm.
I would get anywhere between like 20-30K in rupees, which is like $300 a month,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like freaking terrible money I would actually make, and that too, working like 30 days for around like 8 hours a day, and that's like working all time, and I'm making like 20-30K. And with
Nice.
this SMMA, I've been like consistently making anywhere between like $1,000 to $3,000. Just like
Nice.
it's a crazy thing. Like I
Mm-hmm.
work from home, I go nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I'm working on my laptop. Have like one guy who help me sometimes if I need some help with my time fulfillment and stuff,
Yeah.
and that has changed completely.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, no, I 100% agree. That's the right way to go, bro. Good for you.
Mhm. I mean, I'm so much like, you know, let's actually discover this business. Really, like, you know, at first I thought it's just scam. Like, you know, no one would really pay me this much amount of money for doing all these things for by sitting here in India. I would make like zero money. But even though without that, I just actually focused on my business, on
Mm-hmm.
doing it more and more and more. You made some money, and I'm making consistently. That's a good part.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I mean, that's a really good thing. I want to build something like that, like you know, what you're working on,
Mm-hmm.
like a paper lead and stuff like that, where I should be charging them like on paper lead directly.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I so there's things that I like about pay per lead.
Like contractors, they don't have any burden.
Well, the
They
biggest thing
pay
I like about it is just how easy it
for
is
it.
to sell someone, right? So it's
Exactly.
really easy for me to explain to them exactly how we generate quality, and it's like because the system is right there and it's like very clear, and
And,
um
mhm.
like once you tell them that, like, oh yeah, you don't have to pay anything to get started, they're like, oh yeah, sign me the fuck up,
Oh.
right? They're like literally, like I've only not closed one guy, but that's because I think he forgot, like, and I should have been like more insistent, and I didn't really care at the time, and I should have like pushed for it a little more.
But right now you're paying for the ads fee from your pocket, right?
Yeah. Especially with me switching to like my own website, me paying for ads is just going to be a part of it forever. If I wasn't switching and if I was running everything from their accounts, I would consider swapping over to a model where they pay for ads and then I get a percentage.
But bro, here you are making like, you know, let's suppose you got a client and he's like super working with you.
Yeah, I mean,
but you don't have the cash flow. That's a big hitter for you.
Yeah, I mean, I have cash coming from other stuff, so it's not really a big deal for me. Like I can weather the storm that it takes to build something like this. And my fiance wants to move back to Washington within the next couple months. And, you know, I'm like basically moved to another state in the US, and like I'm good for that. And I want to. I'm just trying to get all this shit done before then, right? Like I'm trying to get like the business set up in a way that like it's easy to sign on somebody new, that I can easily that I can easily sort of set up like a new like onboard a new client. It takes like 5 minutes for me to onboard a new client. That would be the ideal spot, and then it also doesn't take me like any extra work to actually put them into the site, and like everything just starts running, and like I can just leave it The ideal position is for me to basically set this whole thing up, and then it kind of just operates on its own, and I can just print, and I can just like make money. And then I can just focus on getting more clients, filling in more zip codes, spending more on ads, making better ads.
Okay. Let's suppose you're hitting like consistently like 100K. How much money do you think you would now need to like, keep this operation going on?
None. I mean, like it. So that's kind of the advantage of the way that I'm building it. And there's cons to the way that I'm building it.
Yeah.
There's like a huge like technical and like all the tech stuff that I had to learn. I had to spend like 6 months learning how to code, and it's been annoying. But I figured it out, and
Bro, you're gonna make a lot of money in profit then.
yeah, because I don't have a team in any way because I made it all myself and I didn't hire anybody.
You can literally operate in like, $99 like go high level sub account.
Yeah, and that's kind of it. I mean, I pay $300 for
Yeah.
DHL.
I mean, like you can still actually just work on one, right? As you're gonna be just delivering them the leads on their SMS and like stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. I mean,
You
like,
need more sub account.
yeah. So for me, my favorite kind of business is affiliate marketing. I've thought about it a lot, and I really don't want to make like a true service business. I much prefer like where I don't really have to do anything and I just have to bring in the leads and then I get paid. I just prefer it. It's just nicer. My favorite part of all this is making funnels and running ads. It's not doing the fulfillment. A lot of people like the fulfillment. I fucking hate it. I think it's boring. I think it's lame, and I don't like it.
Okay.
And I just like running ads and I like selling them. So for this thing, like contractors, this is like just one of the verticals I want to promote, like just like for myself. And I would love to like try any other kind of vertical, right? So try debt relief or any kind of like business checking account or stuff like that. I have a partnership with like money.com, which lets me promote like different kinds of verticals that I would love to start doing. That's part of the reason why I'm spending so much time on this bot. It's so I can easily launch new ads.
Okay. That's wonderful. Like, I never really searched like how much are you making like per month with it, like every month?
Like just right now from like the stuff I already have.
Yeah.
Like 5-6K. Like not a lot.
Damn, and it's comfortable. Like that.
I mean, it's like it's enough to live on. It's enough for groceries. It's enough for insurance. It's enough for, it's enough for all that. Like it's pretty it's pretty nice.
Yeah, bro. Like 5-6 grand. That's decent. Like you can pay the rent, you can pay the bills and stuff like that. Everything is just like working smoothly.
Yeah, everything's like expensive as shit.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So, something else I implemented that I think is interesting is I made like a separate kind of version of the bot that uses Vortex from Google. And basically how it works is I can like chat with it and then it can do shit. So if I ask like, I don't know, I want to make 25 ads that are pretty rage baity but tell a consistent story for my website, paintprofinder.com. The main sell to leads is how do I say it?
Hello.
Yeah, sorry, I'm using I'm using Whisper. Sell to leads is using paintprofinder.com is cheaper than Google because we automatically source all of the details based on your project to find you the best possible contractor.
Okay, that's nice. That's a good idea.
And find from the
Oh,
internet.
I mean, you gotta build like next like thumbtack or maybe angels and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's a wonderful idea to be honest. Like, I should actually work on that. Maybe in like creation or something.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to.
But not really. But like I'm not that like tech savvy and stuff. So
I mean,
maybe
I
I
wasn't until I
would
started
really...
learning it. Like, you just have to brute force it for a while. It just takes forever. Fix this error here.
yeah.
Plus, I asked for 25 hooks, not 20.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I'm talking to Cursor.
Oh, I can't really understand what you mean.
Like I'm using Whisper Flow to like talk to Cursor to make it fix shit for me. Like a lot of this has been vibe coded.
Oh damn, that's
yeah.
nice. Like yeah, like I don't really know much about tech. It's just like I need to start. I'm like comfortable learning all this stuff. It's just I need to start.
Funny story.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my advice for learning tech stuff is you just got to get in the weeds and just like make something, right? You just gotta. It's a pain, but you just gotta figure it out.
Okay.
You just gotta figure it out. Like, you just gotta grind, and you just gotta lock in, and you just gotta make it happen. Yeah,
Okay, nice. That's a really good thing, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? Like, should I go like the tech savvy setup, or should I just need to go like like a really minimal way, but just starting onboarding the clients and just start charging them pay per lead? What do you think the best idea would be?
I think it's whatever you have that's working. So if you already have people giving you money for something, just keep going.
Like the last time then when we met, like it was like I have some so sorry, I'm on a roll. Yeah. So the last time when we met, it was like paper appointment. I had like 2 clients. But right now what's happening, it's like one of my clients told me that like he wanna go locally. Like he found a company that actually does them like the free thing, but in the local area.
Uh-huh.
So I lost like one client of mine.
Yeah, it just sounds like you just need to keep going. Like you just got to keep going.
Yeah, I have like budget to run paid ads. Like I have saved up anywhere between like 2.5 grand to invest in paid ads.
Yeah, that's probably about as much as it's going to cost to figure out one vertical. From my experience, it generally costs about that much.
I think so. It should be anywhere between like 2,000 is like good amount to start with paid ads, right?
I mean, like, there's an argument for you if you're just interested in making money. It's like, just keep doing what you were doing because like it made you stuff. So just like keep going. And that's the argument I would always put, because it's like the thing that I'm trying to figure out. Like, it's pretty, it's hard and it's a big problem, and it took me a long time, and I haven't even figured it out yet because I haven't really gotten paid for it.
Like my plan with this type of thing is like hire a full-fledged team. Like you're in India, it won't really cost me a lot of money to hire someone to create something like that. What you have built, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. I'm telling you. Like you can actually get really good developers here in India, but at very cheap costs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want to, if you want to outsource it, I mean, I don't think you have enough money. Like, you need more.
I guess so. It like you're in India. Even if you have like a lakh or two, maybe 1,000 to 1,000, you can get like someone locally, and he can make it for you. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know a bunch of friends of mine who can actually help me build that product. So maybe I can take their help. That's it. But it's just like I want to learn like more over like a closing. I'm really bad at closing. Can you hear me?
For closing, you just have to hit them with an unbeatable offer. And it's like you have to be confident that you can sell it. So like, I mean, what I have is I just have this spreadsheet here that literally I just put in the numbers for everything, and it's like, here's how you're guaranteed to make money. Like, it's literally impossible for you to not make money. And then once you explain it to them like that, like, everybody's gonna sign on, especially if you have no sign up fee or whatever. Like, that's when it becomes super easy. Sales is just like therapy, right? You just need to figure out what they want and how they want to fix it, and then just do it.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good strategy as well. It's just like like it's not like I've never really sold any time. Like I've sold from like $1,000 to $4,000 worth of offer. It's just like it was not consistent. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, sales becomes easy once you just like present it as an unbeatable offer. Like that's how I would do it.
Yeah.
It just has to be unbeatable. And
you're right.
It's pretty easy if you're running a marketing agency and a lead gen agency for you to prove that it's unbeatable, because like the money is obviously there. It's like if you have more customers, which is most businesses' problem, is not enough customers, that like then just there you go, boom, right? So it's that simple.
Okay. Yeah, most definitely. And how much hour do you work per day?
I pretty much work all day. Like, I mean, I'll work from 9 to 5, and then I'll usually work again after I make dinner from like 7 to 9. And then I'll play video games for like an hour or two, and then I'll go to bed. Just to like chill out.
Okay.
And I'll then I usually work weekends too for a couple hours here and there. Just depending on like my schedule.
Okay, that's nice.
I try to go to the gym in between. I try to go to the gym 3 to 5 times a week, just because it's good for me. And I'm not really looking to like make progress. Like I'm already pretty jacked. I don't really need to make. I don't really need to get more jacked.
Okay.
So,
that's nice. Bro, good.
Sorry, I'm trying to get this.
Any plans on coming to India?
Probably not. I'm not looking to travel. I'm trying to really just like make shit happen. I'm trying to like not travel. I'm trying not to bounce around. I'm trying to like just really lock in and focus.
That's nice too.
Yeah, I'm trying to like really just get shit done. Like it's like I just need like a couple months of just like uninterrupted like just brute force, right?
Oh yeah. Make some like some money and then bounce around. Is what you mean?
Yeah, I just need like a good amount of time just to like really figure out my shit. I'm getting close though. I really want to get ads launched today. That's my goal. Is I want to get ads for the site launched today and test it locally for my one for my one client.
Hey, that's nice, bro. You just gotta figure out, like, this thing. I mean, that's really good. Like, you have this in your mind that you can actually hit like on okay in next 6 months, so it's not a big problem.
Yeah, I just need a good amount of time.
Revenue-wise, what's the goal? Like, like how much do you want to hit in next like 5 years, 10 years?
I want 100 grand saved. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of just in it for the love of the game. Like, I don't really have like an exact number. I think a mil would be cool. A mil net worth. I think that would prove. I think that would prove it, which would be nice.
Okay, that's nice. Like hitting that number and retiring, is it a plan?
I mean, I don't know if I'll ever like really retire. I think I would be bored. I think I would get bored.
Hey.
I mean, my grandpa's like that, where he's a lot like me, where it's like we have a hard time. My dad's like it too. It's like we can't like sit still. Like even if he's retired, he's always finding like something to do.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting.
Is sort of my goal.
Like even I'm trying to do something like that, like make some content and drop some content on YouTube, IG,
Yeah, I think
stuff like those.
I think once I prove that like I can make a business like this, I think I'll make some kind of coaching offer. Charge people like
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Yeah. Just for like an
I wanna
easy 40,
target it.
60 grand on the side.
And people would trust you more because, like, you have already did it.
Yeah, I
It's a
mean,
documented journey.
they trust guys like Brez Scales who don't fucking he doesn't do anything. But
Okay.
it's kind of separate businesses. Like a coaching thing is separate. Like they're two businesses, right? And you can't really scale each to $1 million a month, right? Like it's kind of one or the other. And so Brez, I guess, just
Okay.
decided to go the coaching route.
Oh, okay. And one more thing I wanted to ask you, like, when you hear my English, how much will you rate my English when you're listening?
That's good. I mean, I can tell you're Indian, but like, you don't sound bad.
Okay. Like, let's suppose if you are a prospect and you are judging me, how much would you rate English and what improvement?
I mean, the thing that would throw me off
in my
more is
English.
how often you cut out on call. Like, if you didn't cut out so much, like, I don't think it would be a big deal.
Uh-huh. Okay. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate me?
Like, for what?
On a scale of, like, 1 to 10, how much would you rate me? Like, I'm not like a native English speaker. Like, my first language is Hindi, and like my English is my second language, and I don't really speak with a lot of people. It's just like when I speak is in sales call with people, my friends and stuff. That's it. That's why I'm just asking to improve myself.
I mean, if I was like a super racist contractor, I think just the fact that you're Indian would throw me off anyway. So,
Huh?
I mean, but you've already been able to get clients, so I don't think it's like a big limiter for you.
Yeah. I mean, the contractors, they never really, like, I never really faced racism with contractors. But yeah, when talking about the other niches, I did some got like, prospect where they were like, hey, you're Indian, you're scammers and stuff like those. I never really faced with the contractors. Contractors they're cool. They just care about his business. That's it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's not really something I've ever dealt with. If you were going to I don't know, maybe if it's something that you're very concerned about, like I would just remove the sales call and just sell them on like an offer doc. Just like write a document explaining what the offer is and just sell them that way.
No, I actually plan on getting a closer for myself.
Oh, okay.
On a 10%.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty high.
Yeah, just like my closer is really good. Like he is white and he is very good at closing, and he has been closing since past 24 years. So he's very good at closing. And he's cool with 10%, so not a big problem for me as well.
Yeah, I think that's chill. I think that'll work fine. I don't think I'll ever hire a closer. I mean, like unless I'm trying to get to a mill, then obviously like I'll bring one on and but
like a million euros?
No, like a month. Like obviously I would have to put together some kind of like team for that. And the con of affiliate is that you have less control, so you have less control in the way that you could make money. So there's like a bunch of cons in there's just a bunch of cons around it.
Okay. Yeah. Like I mean, I'm very grateful that I actually got this SMMA in my mind and I started making money on it. Whereas I could have working in a job where I'm making like 200, 300 a month.
Yeah.
Always grateful for that.
Yeah, no, that would be rad. Look at this. I got one of these PayPal scams. Uh-oh, I got to talk to the refund helpline. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
God, those are so common.
That's annoying. Like, that's I hate people who actually does that. And they actually spoil everyone's name in that.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, I don't think there's been a single...
Like, I mean, we have been like, hustling to make money. And those guys just come out of nowhere, just sell some stuff. They scam. They just become ghosts. And like, as people, we have been doing business and we have been getting like, we have to face the repercussions of those guys' action.
Yeah, no, it's shitty. It's shitty that like one stereotype results in like it's shitty.
I'm just trying to like, do some like time reduction. Like right now what's happening here is like I have to be up until like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning. And that's really like that's a really bad thing, to be honest. It's actually giving a bad impact on my health if I do it for a long time. And I just wanna like, get rid of this, hire some closer, hire some managers who can take care of this stuff at the night, and I can just like, sleep sound in the nighttime for me and just like do most of my work in the morning.
Yeah. I think that'd be chill.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to add that revenue where I can hire someone to handle my task in the afternoon.
Yeah, I think that's based. I think that's the right way to go.
All right,
Yeah.
I think you just gotta lock in. Just gotta keep going.
Yeah, bro. Yes, sir. That's why I actually got in this business like full time. Like I dropped my college and got into this like all in.
I don't know if I dropped college. I finished college, but yeah, whatever. It's on you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a master's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, like I didn't.
Like that's yeah. What's up? Deep down, I even feel the same thing. Like I should have completed my college, but at the same time, like I've completely fucked up in my college. If I go back, I gotta have to get past in the exams and like invest a lot of time reading the assignments and stuff. And then after I'm done with those stuff, and then I'm like bleeding all those things and stuff. So it's a really time process. But anyways, like I should actually get back to the college maybe next year or maybe this year. Not sure enough.
Yeah, I would finish it. I mean, there's no reason not to. And it's like, if you don't like.
I kind of hate the system. Like my friends, they're in the college and they know zero skill and they are having zero job. Like they have spent around like good money college and they have like no job, no skill, nothing. They're just gonna get graduated with no job.
Yeah.
Like it's about like a 6 months. And since then they have no jobs and stuff. They're just like roaming around. So that's why I hate it. Like you learn like zero stuff in college.
Well, it's because it's out of date, but like it depends on what you're studying. There's some like principles that like some principles like the right to write good things has not changed, right? And it will never change. So going and getting like a writing degree will pretty much always be useful no matter what career you're in. Like there's a reason why lawyers always go for like an English degree. It's because it teaches you like how to be better at English, because that is a palpable skill that you can learn. You can learn more words, how to phrase words better, how to combine them in better ways. And I like the idea of like, because you should see college as an extension of how to make yourself a more developed individual instead of just like I'm learning a skill. If you treat college as like I'm learning a skill, then like obviously it's going to be out of date. But you should see it as like, well, what can I do here to like make myself a sort of like more interesting and more like a more appealing person, right? Is what I would recommend. So like I would see it that way. I would see it like, how can I like how can I become a more interesting person like through college.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that should be the goal and the motivation going college daily. I kind of like really like not like the people in the college
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Um.
Why the main reason it was that?
Yeah, I mean, I would just think about it like, how can I use this just to become a more interesting person? So, you know, maybe instead of studying computer science, because it's probably just going to be outdated, maybe instead go and study, um, I don't know,
Okay.
communications research, like, which is what I did, and or like
Yeah.
journalism, because there's like
Uh-huh.
fundamental things there that like you can learn that are interesting and will make you a more well-rounded person. Um,
Yeah, exactly. Like I was studying artificial intelligence and machine learning, but I was
mhm.
learning zero knowledge about that. Like I was learning C, C++, C sharp, like those outdated language. That too, the basic stuff, or really the advanced one.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, no, I agree. Like I would try and just make yourself more well-rounded, right? Because when you enter the workforce, you'll be just considered like, it's a lot more interesting to come across a resume and see that it says like Greek literature, right? Like it's just more interesting. It just makes you a more interesting and well-rounded person, which I'm always a fan of.
Okay, I see.
Um,
Yes. Yep.
anyway, boss, I think I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna go and get
Yeah, me too.
yeah, I'm gonna go and get another cup of coffee and start working more. But check this out, my bot is spitting out hooks.
That's lovely, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
is
what
spitting
are
out
you gonna do
hooks.
with the bots? Like, is there a way I can actually get the the bot? Like
No,
maybe for myself,
no,
like to test out the
it's
bot.
no, no. It's it's
That's
it's
fine.
it's it's not in a.
Fine.
There's too much like security stuff going on here. Like I can't. Um, no, I mean like I wouldn't mind, but
It's
like,
fine.
but like the problem is like the amount of ways that I could like fuck myself over because of like the amount of
Nah, you're right.
like just how
It's fine.
unsecure
It's
it is,
fine.
you know?
Yeah, it is. It is. Like I completely understand that. It's fine. No
There's just
problem.
too much like
Like I should
I just have too
make
much.
something like that.
Yeah, I mean if you want to, it like if you want to, I would recommend it. Um, if you're going to create some kind of like rage bait system like mine, um,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the bots are kind of weird about it. Like they can get kind of weird about like they're I was trying to like force like create stereotypes down its throat, and it kind of doesn't really let you. Because you know
Uh-huh.
I want it like as like shitty as like stereotypical as like possible. Um,
Okay. I see.
but it kind of doesn't really let you do that. Um,
Uh-huh.
so you
I
kind of have
got
to
you.
get crafty around it. So like for me, it's just the like phrasing thing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but that's
Okay.
how I would do it.
All right, no problem. Like I was just asking, can actually do that. But it's all good. Like I should actually make one.
Yeah, I mean, you can... So the advantage of me using a bot like this is the reason why I made it is because I wanted to easily be able to launch new offers, right? So like new verticals.
Oh, yeah.
And it researches it, like it goes into the Facebook ad library and it scrapes it. Don't bother with the Facebook ad library API, by the way. Just scrape it. It goes onto the Facebook ad library and it searches up the topic, whatever it is that you decide, and it digs through and it finds ads that are performing and it steals them, and it's like, okay, these guys are having these kind of offers. I don't want to do these kind of offers, right? I want to do something unique. So there's 2 ad sets, one for like wholly unique hooks based on the offers that I put into the bot, and then like that are nothing like the OG ones, like the ones pulled from Facebook, and then a second ad set that's like stealing from stuff that already works, which is normal, right?
Yeah, because like I face that problem, like, I've tried that, like, or stealing the offer and running it for myself, and it works shit sometimes. It actually gets to high CPMs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We just keep changing with the creatives, the copy, and the offer is the main problem.
Yeah.
I kind of like your idea, like, you're working more on the offer, not really on the creatives and stuff like those. That's a good approach where you're running ads. It's like I actually saw somewhere like ad is more about offer, not creative and copy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
Nah, I heard somewhere, like I read somewhere, like ad is more about the offer with what we are running and not about the copy and the creative.
I don't know. Actually. I don't know about that.
Anyways, Steven, I gotta bounce. I gotta go to bed, sleep, and wake up tomorrow.
Yeah, I bet, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night, boss.
Afternoon, I guess.
Yeah.
For me. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, boss. Let me know if you have any other questions. Just shoot me an ad.
For sure.
All right. Have a good night, man. Yeah, she can't tell you anything, honey. That doesn't mean it's bad. Sorry, guys. I'm texting my girlfriend right now. I'll continue the stream real quick, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go take a poo and get some more coffee. Be right back.